That's what I'm looking for. This is a cross section of some fatwood. So I'm in the forest today looking to resupply my winter fatwood that I need for starting fires. Now I don't use a lot. You know, you only need a small piece. And this whole log that you see me moving is fatwood in places. Some of it's not fatwood. So you see why it's rotted away. And it's taking lots of years. I won't even guess how many, but longer than, probably as old as I am, laying here in the forest to get down to the core where it is now. There's lots of different kinds of fatwood if you're on the hunt for it, but all of it comes from a pine or conifer type tree. So I have a piece here. Let me show you up close. Okay, so you see the cross section. It's not super bad, but there's a lot of this which just needs to be trimmed off. It burns well, but it's not good fatwood. If you're going to carry it out, you might want to cut off both ends flat so it doesn't puncture into your carry bags. But this is not the good fatwood. I'll show you how to find that. I found this piece of wood lying here. You see this collar that's in here? Now these ribs are fatwood, and it's really gotten down to almost nothing left. And what I like about a piece like this is that it's ready to go almost. You wouldn't have to do much to this to make it ready to start your fire with. Okay. That might work. There's a nice thin sliver, and we'll smell it. Yeah, it's all good. You clean it up a little bit. It splits really easy, and it's ready to go. Although this is good fatwood, it's not the best. Let's go look. If you're looking for a small amount of fatwood, you might want to go through the woods and find something like this. It's moss covered. I don't even know what species it is, but it's not important to know what species of wood it is at this point. If you just keep looking, you'll see these little pieces sticking out inside all the moss. And I'd be willing to bet you that's fatwood. That's the only reason why it's still surviving, is it has rosin in it. It's still got some body to it. So, that would do in a rush. Kind of like now when it's raining. I assure you, the reason why this knot is still here is because there's fatwood in there. Let's see. See if my knife is up to the challenge. It's been abused a lot lately. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see the traces, see that yellowing in there? And that's all you need to start a fire. It's not, you don't need a lot of wood. And right around, see that was a tree limb right there, a small one. And there's the fatwood that's left in here. That's an easy way to find it. I told you it was raining. So if you find a log like this, you look at this, completely decomposed, and that's the core. This is a piece that has just completely rotted away. But if you find a part of it that seems to still be here, I'm willing to bet that's fatwood, because it wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Let's see what's in there. What I'm interested in is this little joint right here. Pretty hard. First I'm going to show you this one. See that black spot right there? Fatwood hunters know what that is. Now let's look at this one. Nice. And because it's been in the woods forever, the rest of it's rotted. This is all that's left. And it's the part that it just couldn't get to. Could not make it right in the amount of time it had. So that's a nice little chunk. I think I might need to get some kind of shelter. Simple. Maybe a fire. I've got FATWOOD. There's a beautiful tree right here. Now you might say, well, it's not beautiful because it's dead. Well, that's beautiful to me if I need firewood. It's dead standing cedar. And that's snappy, man. And as anybody in the woods is going to say, give it the sniff test. That's cedar. It makes a great kindling for your fire. And it's already dead, so I'm not hurting anything. Don't be cutting trees in the woods. Green trees do not make good campfire. Let me process this up so I can carry it. This is plenty of wood to make a campfire with. Nice color. Hold on, let me get over here. If you can see it. There you go. That's a keeper. Two couple of good pieces. Now, they're not heavy, but they're definitely solid. It's good wood. We put that away. And that may just look like a rotted stump to you. I believe there's a certain part of this that's probably FATWOOD. Let me show you the color. That's nice, and it's just in this old, excuse me, rotted piece of stump that was left. Split it open and get that one. Then I'm going to try to put this small tarp as a shelter. It's not really a tarp, it's to top off my dome tent. It looks like a little hat. Well, I've noticed today I'm having trouble keeping my pants up. Now, that's not for you to see, but it does mean something to me that I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight. And it's, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down. And it might be beneficial for me to drop a few pounds, because the last two chairs I had, I broke them both. Now, the last one you saw was an extra large, and it held up fine. It was aluminum. There was one before that, was a tripod, and it was stainless steel, and one of the legs warped, so it doesn't work anymore. And there was no way to fix it. I mean, I put it in the shop, I did whatever. And then there was another one before that, was a small chair, very lightweight, about a pound, made out of aluminum, and either the chair is too small or my backside's too big. It broke and tumbled me over in the woods. So to avoid that, I have a new chair, just smaller. You know, it's not a big deal. It weighs a pound or so, but it's made out of steel. Same type of setup that you would get, you know, with all the rest of them. Let's see if we can put it together. There we go. And it has a storage pocket on the front or whatever. I don't know what that's about. But it is made out of steel. They're saying 300, 400 pounds. Well, my hiney's not that big. Oh my God! Okay. I stand corrected, let's see. Oh, it helps to put them together all the way. Alright, so I was a little anxious to sit on it. It's the first time I've had it out of the bag, actually. Are there instructions? It says complete assembly before fitting. No, it doesn't say that, but that would be a good idea. I don't know if this is going to work, this top. It's very old. Oh, I see some holes in it. Again, it's aged. It doesn't look level to me. Aha. Okay, that looks dangerous to me. So, what I want to do, lift that out. Maybe it goes this way. It could go that way. Somehow, I know that's upside down, but somehow that seems better to me. Haha, I don't have any matches out. I don't have a striker out. Oh, wait a minute, I do have something. But this could get precarious. I have the world's smallest lighter. Let's see if that works without burning my fingers up. Remember these little sticks that I got off for the FATWOOD? We'll light one of these up and then light it with that, because this has a way to go boom, and it scares the crap out of me every time. It won't burn you really. It doesn't make you feel good either. You can make a little bit of fuzz stick if you want to. And on the tip, if you like, with the lighter. There we go. Doesn't have to boil. Can't drink it that hot. And for those people who like to use their packet to steer with, there we go. So let's put that over. Now let's put it out. High humidity. Not cold, but unreasonably cool. And my coffee is just right. Yep. And you know, it can be off a little bit and still be just right. You know how that is. What I want to do is I use my blade, and yes, I abuse this poor knife. It is my go-to knife in the woods because I know I've already abused it and I can't really hurt it, and I can always clean it back up if I need to when I get home. This is a piece right beside it, was attached to it like so, but I sawed off the ends to make it a little easier to maneuver with the knife. Just clean it up to get some of the dampness off. See how dirty that is? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little pile of dust here, and I'll pull out my ferro rod and see if it lights up on this 100% humidity day. we'll see how it goes, and we'll see if this wood is any better than any other wood. There we go. All it needs is a spark. I like to make these little slivers like this. You've heard me use the word toothpick before. This is exactly what I think they are. They're really thin pieces of fatwood. You can light really, really easy. Well, it was interesting. I went to get my ferro rod out of my pack, and I've recently changed packs. I unpack and I repack for almost everything I do to make sure I have everything. And over the years, I have never forgotten my ferro rod. It always goes in my pack. Some form of ferro rod. Not today. It's not in my pack. What I did find was a pickled sausage, which I'm kind of glad of because I'm kind of hungry. All I've had is this amazingly good cup of coffee. Had a little bite of breakfast early this morning, but it's late in the day now. So what I'm going to try to do is to set a spark on char cloth and then get that to ignite the fatwood dust and then build my fire from that. Who knows, we might heat up some of that pickled sausage. Okay, let's give it a shot. Now, I am not proficient at setting spark. It's something I've been trying to learn and get better at, but I'm just not proficient at it, and I've never done it with 100% humidity. So I didn't bring my ferro rod. I'm going to use a little bit of Mike's fire dust, Mike's Wild World fire dust. It's dry. I'm going to use a piece of char cloth. I have my chert that was given to me, because we don't have chert around here. My steel, and I've got some hemp. I'm going to try to do this without a bird's nest because everything's wet. I don't even know how to start to make a bird's nest on a wet day. Got some spark. Now you're always looking for that sharp edge, and that's not it. So let me see. There it is. Maybe that's it. There's one. Didn't take. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not seeing it? There we go. Let's do it this way. Tiny one. A teeny tiny little, two little sparks. Can you see them? Starting to glow. There we go. Alright, so then that's starting to get going pretty good. Fold it over it. Let me get some fire dust on it. Well, Jiminy Crickets. One I need is a folding stick or I'm going to burn myself. There we go. So I'm going to get one of these toothpicks lit, and that is definitely fatwood because it lit really, really well. And maybe a little more fire dust. What do you think? Can't hurt. Whee! Now here's the cedar. Here comes the kindling, so to speak. Oh man, it feels good. I don't know if you remember my pouch that I was wearing in the woods when I pulled all the cedar off of the tree. This is dead standing redwood cedar. And that's what I'm going to use now to make my fire go. I don't remember the man's name at the meetup in the mountains who gave me the chert, but thank you so much. We just don't have it around here. Excuse me. We have flint somewheres. People tell me. I'm yet to see it. That smells pretty good. So thank you for watching. This is Mike from Mike's Wild World. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Please like and subscribe if you can. And we'll see you on the next one. Well, it's late in the evening. I'm walking along here and I kick up one of these. And this is what I'm talking about being a fatwood knot like this one. And the tree is just completely gone. It's not here anymore. But the little knots from the limbs are. Those are the easiest ones to find. I'm not going to say they're the best, but they're the easiest if you're looking for firewood for the night to get things going and keep it going. Sherlock? I think not. More like Sherlock of the woods. I'm sure there's some drawbacks to having a 25-year-old tarp hanging over your head. Well, that's no good. Well, my hiney's not that big. Oh my God!
Like and subscribe if you can, and leave a comment. It's a wild world, so get out there, and thanks for watching.